like I'm straight blessed. Like I'm blessed. Like I'm not saying that to rub that in anybody's face at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a humble dude. You can ask anybody that know me. I'm cool. I'm laid back. You know what I'm saying? Raymond, RV, Price, West Side, St. Louis. What? I got into producing because I used to be a part of this drum corps called New North Side. And a drum corps pretty much like a band, like just drums though, you know what I'm saying? Like a drum line. There we go, drum line. So I was a part of them, and we just came back from out of town, and one of my line bros, you know what I'm saying, was jamming to some tracks. I'm like, yo, what you listening to? He it's like some beats. I made them. You made them. And I had been wanting to do it, you know what I'm saying, but you know, back in like the 90s, you know what I'm saying, like where only thing niggas had was like MPCs, you know what I'm saying. It was all hard work, like wasn't nothing on the computers for real, you know what I'm saying. So what ended up happening was I'm listening to it, I'm like, dang, I'm checking them out, shit dope. And I was like, dang, how you make them? Oh shit, man, I made them on my computer with this program called Acid. Acid was a loop-based program, like it already had the loops ready for you. So shit, man, I found that out, told mom and pop, I'm like, hey, I need that in my life ASAP, you know what I'm saying. My mom ended up getting a computer from the gig, because they was always updating their systems and shit like that, so they just give the old computers away. So shit, we ended up getting one of those. For my birthday, I got the Acid Loops program. And the first beat I ever made was for a science project. We had to say all the elements in the periodic table. You know what I'm saying? So I made a beat, and I made a rap to it. I killed it, got an A++. And from that day forward, shit, I knew I was the man at this shit. I was like, yo, I gotta, like this is dope. Cause I always wanted to do it, like, cause for real, like my main influence is Timberland. When I first heard that nigga beats, like, actually paid attention. What killed it for me was the Aaliyah joint off the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack. When he had that baby in there, that killed it for me, because that let me, cause like the way I always thought about beats, I was like, why can't they always put like some, like, does everything like always have to be, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like in a musical sense, because I'm classically trained, you know, and shit, like I'm classically trained in the piano, brass instruments, and percussion. So shit, man, like, you know, like after, you know, like, okay, you got all the melodic shit, like, cause that's how I start my beats with, you know, like everything melodic. I don't start with my drums first. I start with the melody first. And then, so like, listen to Timberland, when you put that baby sound in there, on that when you put that shit, when you put, y'all niggas know the first time y'all heard that shit, like at the end of the beat, when that motherfucker broke down on that Aaliyah, that let it be known, like, damn, really? I'm lying. What came out first? Pony came out first, and then that, cause with Pony it was that, my mom was like, why is somebody burping on the song? I was like, mama, they're not burping. It's just, that's the way shit is now. Like, man, like, to infuse stuff like that is so dope, man. It's so dope. So, but yeah, man, all that, like, that's that's where it started in my influence, you know what I'm saying? Like, just from, I think that was like 99. No. That was like 2000. 2000, yup. 2000, yup. Been doing it ever since, yo. What I'm bringing to the game as a producer, I want to say emotion as a producer. Cause that's who we do. Like, that's what we're supposed to do. A producer is someone, you don't just make a beat. Songwriter, artists jump on it. It get mixed, you know, and then that's it. Nah, like, bruh, like as a producer, I'm hands-on with everything. The songwriter, if they write something and I'm really not fucking with it, hey yo, change this, do this. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, like I put the song together. That's what I do. I am a producer. Organically, conceptually, I build and create this masterpiece. Yeah, artists. Hey, Beyonce, I know this is your record, but I built this record. I think like when you look back at like Quincy Jones, like I went like my dad, like man, I swear, like I'm gonna get some footage of like my dad's collection of his records and stuff, man. And this nigga collection of CDs and albums is just fucking ridiculous. Like, he started his own record store on his own album collection. Dope shit. And I remember one day just being in this room, it's like my dad's shit is in alphabetical order. And like when you first walk in this room, it's the J's, because the A's start on the other side of the room. The J's, and I just happened to just start looking like Quincy Jones, man. And I just started listening to like all his shit, man. And then like the Michael Jackson album. Man, Quincy made you feel some type of way, man, with them tracks. Thriller, nigga? Thriller? Come on, man. And then what's crazy about it, what a lot of motherfuckers, what a lot of producers really don't think about, is the mix. Yo, the mix, to me, in all honesty, is the most important part of the song. Niggas be walking around here with mixes all willy-nilly and shit. Nah, man, like my song ain't meant to sound like that, man. You got, every song is different. Ain't no format to this shit. There are no rules to this shit. The Future, alright. Excuse me. I just did this like 3 years from the day. I'm gonna be scoring movies, yo. Like big blockbuster movies and shit. Like nigga, like the next, cause Will Smith gonna bounce back. He fucking up right now. He trying to be all cool and shit. No, nigga, that's not your nigga. We need you blowing some shit up, punching an alien or something. Will, quit bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big blockbuster film. I'm gonna score that motherfucker, and y'all gonna be like, this nigga RV, man, then killed this shit. I'm gonna make about 1.5 billion. Well, the movie gonna make 1.5 billion. But you know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, and then after that, nigga, it's over. Like, that's why I'm gonna start wearing like dashikis and shit on you niggas, and like kicking my feet up and walking around smelling like incense and shit. You know, like I'm telling you, I'm playing with but nah, man. Real shit though, man. Like really, like movies. Doing this shit, yo. That's what I want to do. Like 3PT Illustrations LLC, my media company. Shit, that's already existing right now. You know what I'm saying? We do DJing as well as what else we doing? Music production and film production. Boom, like killing it all. You know what I'm saying? Triple threat. So I really at the time, you know what I'm saying? And then as well as We Get Busy Entertainment with my bros, Al the Great, Mr. L. Jones, you know, Mike G. With them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the label. So artists, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with Al the Great, who's a hell of a songwriter, you know, and rapper. You know, like with him, you know what I'm saying? Just like the way I could throw that nigga beats and that nigga just write songs and hooks and be like, yo, this shit is so ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, having him as well as other songwriters, you know what I'm saying? Look out for Sunray Pete. She's a hell of a songwriter, you know what I'm saying? She doing, you know what I'm saying? She out here doing her thing. She back in St. Louis, about to take over, doing her dance and shit. So, that's what I'm saying, like, everybody that's in my circle, like, that's the foundation